Welcome to this channel, Dr. Mary Mugo. This is where we educate you. This is where we say things as they are. We call ourselves the street shooters. If you've not joined us, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. If you've subscribed, feel appreciated. Thank you very much and God bless you. IMF is back. And in the 1990s, it was there and there was a lot of retrenchment. A lot of people lost jobs. And so we are hoping this time round things will be different. The University of Nairobi has led the way and they have done their restructuring or reorganization, as they call it in strategy. And today I want us to talk about retrenchment as a strategy. Retrenchment is a corporate strategy, and it is under what we call in strategy the directional strategy, the direction that the organization is taking. Retrenchment strategy basically involves reducing the level of your activities in the organization. And in this strategy, you either restructure or have what we call a turnaround. You can also sell or divest. And you can also liquidate or declare the organization bankrupt. So that is what retrenchment is all about. You either restructure, you turn around, you sell, you divest, or you can liquidate or simply file for bankruptcy. In strategy, we also say you can use what we call the captive company strategy as part of your retrenchment strategy. The aim of retrenchment is to reduce costs or to streamline your operations so that you can be more efficient and more effective, or to stabilize the cash flow. So when you do a retrenchment strategy, your major aim should be for those three things. You can find a lot of that information in my book, this one, The Winning Strategy. All those strategies are explained: when you should go for turnaround, when you should go for restructuring. In this book, The Winning Strategy, and you can purchase a copy of this book in my shop, www.marymugo.shopyangu.com. Purchase a copy and you'll be a great strategist. Now, generally, when an organization pursues the retrenchment strategy, their major aim is to reduce the number of employees to manageable levels. And when they reduce the employees to manageable levels, of course, they reduce the cost. Should you use retrenchment as your strategy? Use retrenchment as a strategy when the overall business activity is low. Also use retrenchment when there is unsustainable losses. You're basically making losses throughout. You may have to use the retrenchment strategy. Use retrenchment when the number of employees are more in comparison to the available workload. So you find there are people who don't have work to do. Yeah, then you can actually use retrenchment as your directional strategy. Also use the retrenchment strategy when the job that the employee was doing is no longer necessary. You see, also use the retrenchment strategy when there is a significant change in the content of a job. You see, use the retrenchment strategy when there is change in the work method, So when the work method changes, you may need to use the retrenchment strategy. Or sometimes when there is economic downturn, things are tough, and you've got to survive. You've got to use retrenchment as your directional strategy. Redundancy is more common. So sometimes people ask, is it retrenchment? Is it redundancy? Redundancy is well covered in Section 2 of the Employment Act. It says loss of employment by involuntary means through no fault of the employee. So redundancy, retrenchment, a bit different. For me to note that it is not right for you to declare people redundant and immediately they leave, you recruit for the same post. That is not redundancy. And by the law clearly provides in the Employment Act, if you're redundant, then you're supposed to be paid your severance pay. But today I wanted to talk about retrenchment as a strategy. What do you want to achieve when you do the retrenchment? That is important. And why should you do retrenchment? Because you see, sometimes people are quick to retrench without having thought through, you know. And let me say that before you either decide to restructure, you decide to turn around, it is very important for you to do 2 audits. You must do the structural audit and you must do the human resource audit. Those are the basis for you to decide which directional strategy you should take. Don't take a strategy because other people are taking it. Don't take a strategy because IMF has said so. Do it because you know the organization will be sustainable. Do it because you know whatever you're doing will add value to the organization. Don't just retrench or declare people redundant or fire people just to be seen to be doing something, you know. Strategy is based on analysis, on research, you know. And therefore, let the conversation continue on strategies that will keep organizations afloat in these very difficult times. Thank you very much. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe. God bless you.